So yeah, it's just more honestly, it's just more beautiful and it has more life to it than the European theater. And yeah, I know it's war. Obviously, you're not gonna be looking at the surroundings, and you can't expect everything to be all beautiful. But I mean, due to the fact that they fight on Japanese islands, I think I just that just really works. Or yeah, it has great scenery, whereas Europe is being war torn, and so yeah, and then you just see so much despair, so much gray, a lot of like buildings that have life, you know, destroyed and collapsed. So yeah, like I said, I waited a whole year for this. I was really disappointed that they didn't have it at first, but I get why. Do I agree with it? Yes and no. I gotta say, I do like the whole concept of let's tell a story. And you know what? Since we're here, I think I would give flying a try. Although I'm not the best when it comes to dogfights in this game. For me, it's just really hard. It was much easier for me in Battlefield 4, but to be fair, with all the modern technology, it was just easier to shoot down other aircraft. Although we can always drop a bomb here. Oh, man, I like that. These airplanes have more to offer than the European counterparts. Ah, look at that. And I crashed into that. Pilot of the year, guys. Pilot of the year. Alright. Well, anyways, let's just push back. Alright, let's just push forward. I'm spawning all the way there because I know I see my squad mate over there, but I don't know what's going on over there. Wait, why the hell? Oh. And you know, that's another thing I'm gonna tell you guys. I know you guys are gonna think this is weird, but when I play Battlefield 5, I like to use the weapons that were used by the faction. I know a lot of people probably don't play like that because they just see it as, oh, I like this gun, or this gun's good, I'm gonna use it. But not for me. Because I just realized something. I think that guy heard me talking the whole time. He's probably all like, what the hell? What is this guy doing? He probably realized I was doing a YouTube video, but I should have paid attention. I mean, I don't want other people talking to me in my YouTube, especially strangers. And you know, yeah, that was weird. So yeah, I'm just gonna act like that guy didn't even know that I was like talking to myself. Or what seems like talking to myself. Anyways, like I was saying, so for example, when I'm playing, you saw me, I'm playing as an American soldier right now. I'm using the M1 Garand, and I'm only going to use that. The only other gun that I can use is probably the M1 carbine, M1A1 carbine, because that's also an American weapon. I know I could also probably use British weapons, because since they're allies, I'm pretty sure the US also used a couple of British weapons. But what's going on here? Oh, okay. Well, I really wanted to die anyways and I want to play as the assault, that's why. Oh yeah, I only like using the M1 Garand because, well, that's what the Americans use. You would hardly ever see Americans use Japanese weapons. Of course, you know, if they have another weapon, they run out of ammo, and they take it off from an enemy. But I mean, like, you know, when they get deployed, it's not like they're walking into the battlefield with an airsoft in their hand already. They're gonna have an M1 carbine or M1 Grand, and that's what I do every time I play as a different faction. I switch the weapons. So like, you know, when I play as a German, you know, I equip the Jewer or the Storm, the Sturm Jewer with the P08 pistol. Or when I'm playing as a British, I equip the what was it? What's that gun called? The M1918? Although I think that might also be American, if I gotta be honest. Maybe, I don't know. What else did the Brits use? The Lee Enfield sniper.
Our soldiers are falling.
Wow, we're almost there. Come on, guys, we're almost there. Yeah, so I'm just like that, just because, hey, I really like history. I don't know if you could call me, I guess you can say I'm somewhat of a history buff. I just find history really interesting, especially when it comes to wars. I'd say my favorite century has to be the 20th century, because that's when the world changed. You know, you have World War I. You basically had two world wars in one century, and the Cold War. A lot of little wars as a result of all those wars. You know, like all the conflicts in the Middle East, and then other small revolutions going on around the world. It basically shaped the world today that we live in. So that's why I really like the 20th century. What the? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh. Nice. Thank you, bro. So yeah. And so, you know, I gotta say, using the M1 carbine, or using the M1 Grand, I really like it. I think it's a good gun, but it can be a little hard to use. And the reason for that, it's a strong gun. Yeah, it's a strong gun, has pretty good range, good damage. The only thing that really sets it back, in my opinion, is the ammo. Like that, you see? Of course, I know I missed a couple of those shots, but that's the thing. I feel like if you're gonna be running the M1 Grand, I feel like you have to be really accurate and reload pretty much every time you can. I know they always make those jokes about when people play first-person shooters that they shoot their gun, they probably shoot like 5 bullets, and after that they reload, even though they have another like good 25 bullets in their mag. But for this gun, you want to, even if you have like two rounds left, you want to reload, because you're most likely not going to take out your enemy in 2 rounds unless like you're able to land headshots with those, or they're very low health, like they're one shot. But other than that, yeah, you want, that's the thing with this gun, it's good, it's really, I think it's good, but it's just the thing that kinda sets it back a little is the ammo, because and you only have 8 rounds, and I don't think there's any, he was right there too, I don't know why I didn't shoot. There's no specifications that increase the ammo that I saw. So you're pretty much stuck with the 8, and so you do want to be, you really do want to make every shot count. And if you can't, you want to reload as much as you can. And try not to be in a situation or kinda use this gun from a distance as well. At least if you're gonna be engaging a group, because the reason for that is you try to take on a group. Like, let's say you encounter a group, you run into a group and you want to take them all on. You're most likely not gonna win because you only have 8 rounds, and you're not gonna reload fast enough to kill them all like you would. And you won't have enough bullets either, and you won't be able to spray and pray with the semi-auto like you would be able to like with fully auto. Of course, I do realize that if you are running a semi-auto, you're most likely not going to be engaging a lot of like groups of enemies like that, because since you have a semi-auto, you can't wipe them out like by spraying and praying. You're gonna have to like target each enemy one by one. And then once they all see you, you either take them out or you hide. But other than that, the M1 Garand is good. It does have when you reach the last specification tier, you can put a grenade launcher on it, which I really like. I think that's like the first instance of guns having a grenade launcher attachments to it, because I don't remember seeing them in World War I. I don't think that was a thing. And even then, only like the only guns that used the grenade launchers in World War II, well, I think were just mainly rifles. Well, no one's gonna revive me, so might as well die. But yeah, let me know if you guys liked this, the whole me playing multiplayer. And I know this video is gonna be kind of long. I don't want them to be long. Because you know, I know a lot of this is just kind of me dying or just running around, not a lot going on. And I would just kind of cut to the important parts, because since I do a lot of, I think I have been talking pretty much every second of this video. I don't think there's any point of cutting. I don't think I really can cut it. So, and then also, you know, Battlefield matches just tend to be very long, whereas, you know, if you're to play Call of Duty, a match would only last for probably like a good, depending what you play too. Let's say like you're playing a good match of domination, that'd be like a good 10 minutes. Team deathmatch, that'd easily be like 5 right there. Search and destroy, like a good 7 to 8 minutes too. You getting shot at! You getting shot at! There you go. Just got all the. What's a tank up there? I don't have any explosives except this, but there's only for aircraft. Which, to be fair, are there even aircraft up here? I don't think there is. At least in this section. Wait, I think I just saw a plane up there, so never mind. Yeah, I just heard it. Ah. Come on, man. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I thought he died. Thanks, man. We in this together, brothers in arms. Oh, nice. You know, since they added the Pacific Theater, and I'm not trying to be what's the word, greedy, selfish. But since they already added, you know, the Americans and the
The
Japanese,
sector is now under our control.
you know, I can't wait till they add the Soviets and the Italians, which I hope they do. If they don't, it's really such a missed opportunity, and I just think, how can you have a World War II game about the Soviets and the Italians? Which, I know the Italians didn't do too much compared to both the Japanese and the Germans, but they still fought. And come on, we know that it was mainly the Soviets. Oh, I have no idea what I walked into. It was mainly the Soviets who helped take down Germany. I know the Americans and the British helped too, but hey, the turning, yeah, I'm a little tired. The turning point of the war happened with the Battle of Stalingrad. After that, that's when, you know, it was pretty much clear that that the Nazis were gonna lose. So yeah, but I think they will add that. If they don't, I don't know. I did get a little worried about how long it took them to add the Pacific Theater though, because so I did hop on to Battlefield 1 before I started playing Battlefield 5, and this was like about a week ago. And it was really hard to find a lot of lobbies, and it's just the way it works when you have, you know, when you have a new franchise and you get a franchise. So when a new game comes out, everyone pretty much ditches the old game and plays the new game. Of course, the only way they play the old games, we go back to playing the old games, is if the new games suck and a couple of years has passed. When you say that, like, you know, for example, you got Call of Duty, where Modern Warfare 2 came out. I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of people playing Black Ops 4 anymore. Or, I mean, there still is, but probably not as much as when the game started or before Modern Warfare came out. Oh, look at that. Saw that guy. Watch out, man. Did you take care of this guy? Oh, I guess he was reloading, or he was probably looking down. Either or. Don't know what happened. I think we won this battle already. Yeah, and you know, now with Call of Duty, everyone, like for example, when they made Modern Warfare 2 reverse compatible on the Xbox, I know everyone went back to playing that. And my only concern was with Battlefield that, I mean, they released Battlefield like every 2 years or so. And so now we're already on the second year since it's been out. Or it's been a year since it's been out, and the next year will be the second. I thought, oh, by next year, they'll probably already have their next Battlefield game out already. And I don't even know if they'll even be able to get to the Soviets and Italians. And even if they do, you probably won't be able to enjoy them as much because they probably come out towards the very end of the game cycle, and everyone hop onto the next Battlefield. But I did read an article that said that I guess EA isn't going to be releasing the next Battlefield until, well, we're in 2019. So like another good 3 to 4 years, because they said they're planning on releasing it 2023. So in other words, I think we have a good time to enjoy this game and everything that it has to offer, and we'll probably be able to explore all of World War II, and even to the very end with the atomic bombs when it comes out. But anyways, so this has been Battlefield 5 War in the Pacific, and you see like there you have, that's the first reward of the week. So yeah, this has been Battlefield 5 War in the Pacific. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know if you guys like seeing me, you know, just hopping on to a multiplayer game, getting a couple matches, talking about stuff that doesn't necessarily have to do with the game. Or I mean, we could talk about the game, or it doesn't have to necessarily be about the game, because I know when I play single player, it can be a little hard because the story can interrupt everything, and you know, I don't want to take too much, or more like, I don't want to interrupt the story, more like, not that the story interrupts me, more like, I don't want to interrupt the story and miss crucial details. But yeah, let me know you guys like seeing these kinds of videos, and I'd be down to, you know, every now and then do something. Probably it can be as like an intermission or like a break or a filler between me doing single player games, because you know those take a while since I have to finish the game from beginning to end. And a lot of the, you know, a lot of good single player games have like a good like 10 hours of content. Whereas with this, you know, I guess I can probably like every now and then just hop into a match, play, and call it a day. And then maybe some crazy stuff can happen where maybe somehow I end up going like 50-7, like I said. Doubt that'll ever happen, but hey, you never know. But anyways, well, thank you guys for watching. Happy Halloween, or happy morning after Halloween, or 1-2 hours after, I guess. And stay tuned. I'll actually be releasing a new project soon. So till then, see you guys later.